Okay, I'm not even gonna lie with y'all. I've been sitting here for about half an hour thinking about what I want to talk about and how I want to record this and how I even want to go about it, or even if I should even do it. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm about to open up. I'm about to get real and raw with y'all real quick. And yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm finna do it anyways. 'Cause it just needs to be said, and I feel like it could help a lot of other people. That's just it. So let's dive in. We're gonna try to keep this short, but I also don't want to rush, and I want to make sure I get the point across. So let me start off by telling you guys about my situation. So this last week I became a father. Super excited. I'm so stoked about that. But at the same time, I lost my great-great-grandmother in the same week, which is so hard. Like, I've never felt more torn in life. I had a mix of emotions. I didn't know how to feel or how to act. It's like, do I feel happy that I have this, new child in my life? Do I feel sad because I just lost somebody else I love? And then I ended up just being angry because it's like, why did we lose the people that we love? It's not fair, and life's not fair and all that stuff. But what's crazy is I went into the service like that, with that mindset, and when I came out, I had a whole different perspective on life. And I'm gonna share with you really quick why. The pastor opened my eyes to something so crazy, and no matter what you believe in, I feel like this can apply to you. No matter what your religious beliefs are or anything, I feel like this can apply to your life. So we often ask, what does dying feel like? What happens after death? All that stuff. That's a question that's always remained unanswered and always will until we experience it. What was so cool about this is the pastor compared it to an ocean, which you already know. I love the ocean. So I automatically, I was hooked. I was like, yes, I can't wait to hear this. He talked about how you could have your family, your friends, and everybody's on the beach that are basically there for you, supporting you, as they're around your deathbed. And you dying is you setting sail and going to that spot where the line meets the sea, kind of like Moana talks about. And there's that point where you can see where it all comes together, but you can't see past that. And he talks about how your boat sets sail and everybody's cheering behind you. They're like, I love you, I'll miss you, you'll always be with me. All these things that we say, right? And we keep yelling that until they can't hear us anymore, and that's when they cross over. And then normally what we all talk about is we say, oh, well, they're gone now. What we don't focus on is what's happening on the other side. What we don't hear is all the people on the other side that are looking at that line, and then all of a sudden they see a ship coming, and they're rejoicing. They're like, yes, come to us. Like, you're gonna make it. You're almost home. And they're yelling and all this stuff. We don't hear those people, nor do we see those people. But we get so caught up in ourselves thinking that, almost selfish, that like they need to stay here with us, when really there's more to come. And one thing that really resonated with me with that was just that in itself resonated with me. I was like, wow, that's a lot to take in, but it's so true. But here's the thing, everything in my life connected after that. It all started making sense. I moved from Colorado to Michigan when I was younger, and kind of went from school to school for a while. And all these things happened in life to brought me to where I am now. And I've always kind of felt like I don't really fit in. I feel like I'm somebody different. I feel like people don't understand me. I just feel like I'm my own thing. I'm just kind of here. And because of that, it's caused me to not move forward in life a lot. When I was a kid, you could ask me what I wanted to be, and I'd tell you right away. Like so I'd be like, roller coaster engineer. I'll be a mechanical engineer specifying in roller coaster. Like I knew what I was gonna be. I didn't care what anybody said. I didn't care what anybody thought. That's what I was gonna be. And you get older and you start worrying about stuff. You start worrying about like, man, what's Jumbo over there think about me? What's Bob think? All these different things. You start caring about stupid shit you don't need to care about. And then what I recently learned is that we all fear the same three things: love, time, and death, the three abstractions. I learned this from a Will Smith movie, actually. And it's super powerful. So here's the thing, I'll keep it short. We fear that we need to be loved, we fear we don't have enough time, and we fear death. So let's just talk about those three things real quick. Let me just go ahead and rock your world so you can start living your best life. Not to get morbid on y'all, but death is gonna happen. It's inevitable. So start living your life as if that is the case, because it is. Here's the thing, if you start living as if you are going to die, you become way more productive. You become way more motivated to just do the things you want, because guess what? Just because you're dying doesn't mean you're done. Moving on to something else. You're moving on to greener pastures. Whatever you believe in, it's just not over. And even if it is, we don't know. This is something that we're going to be questioning our whole lives until it happens. Even if it is over, why don't you rejoice in the fact that you're here now and you can live your best life? Make this the best time ever. There might be more to come. There might be. But even if there's not, like I said, I'm not like making you believe anything. It's whatever you believe in. But no matter what you believe in, make this the best time it can be now. That leads into the second abstraction, which is time. We fear that we don't have enough time. I don't care if you're 5, I don't care if you're 12, I don't care if you're 60, I don't care if you're 30. You have enough time to do the things you want to do, so just start doing them. Start acting on it. And the reason that we don't act on those things is abstraction number 3, love. We feel like we need to be loved. We feel like we need to be accepted. We feel like the things that we need to do need to be accepted by others. They don't. And that's something I just learned. I haven't done my YouTube channels. I haven't done a lot of things that I want to do in life because I felt like I wasn't getting the love I needed, or I didn't feel like people were going to appreciate the content that I was doing. So, man, flip your mind, because if you can start doing things without the worry that you need the others' approval to do it, that you don't have enough time to do it, like, you're going to become limitless. Like, you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you want to do. And that's just something I wanted to share with you guys, because it's really flipped my mindset and the way I think about life. And I think everything that I do from this point forward is going to be because I want to do it and because I love it, no matter what anybody else says or however much time I have left. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and I felt like it would just really help some other people. And yeah, it's really good. Life is good, guys. I kind of got on the rant there, but shortest summary of all is life is good. The craziest thing is my great-great-grandmother taught me this everything I just told you, without even saying a word to me, which is so crazy, but it's so cool too at the same time. So I'm super stoked. I said stoked. I'm excited and stoked at the same time. You know, life is good, guys. Start living it like it is, because it doesn't matter how high you are or how low you are in life. You can completely change where you're at just by changing your mindset. And it's crazy because people don't believe me when I tell them that until they actually start doing it, and then they're like, wow, Zach, you kind of was right. Like, my life is changing. So I hope you guys got something from this video today, and I'm really excited to get rolling with content. Unfortunately, there are certain things that I can't do with the content because I'm waiting for equipment and all these different things. But I could sit here and talk about the things I want to do all day. I'd rather show you guys. So if you guys are interested, you already know where to go. Subscribe to the channel. And if it resonated with you, or if you feel like this might help somebody else or resonate with somebody in your life, in your circle, feel free to share it, and let's get it out there a little bit. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your time today. I hope you got something from this, and don't forget to live your best life. Stay stoked, and we'll see you guys in the next one. We got a lot of good content coming. We got a baby here now, guys. That means we're going to Disney. Let's go.